I think it's one of the most exciting cities on earth right now.
I mean, I had a kind of an overall impression of China as being like a almost closed off kind of communist state, and obviously it's quite different to that now that I've arrived.
5年前我来到这里，和这座城市一起成长。
The city is like a drug. It sucks you in pretty quickly and makes everything else seem pretty boring.
Cítím tu zvláštní klid na to dělat to, co chci.
C'est que si tu as vécu à Shanghai, tu te rends compte que quelque part c'est une ville qui a un espace-temps à part. C'est très particulier comme sentiment. C'est-à-dire que c'est une ville qui va à la fois tellement vite, mais qui va en même temps tellement lentement.
あれから9年後、いつものように地元を自転車に乗って移動する。
Maybe we came here to get lost.
Back home, I fell into a way where I felt like everything I did was planned. If I strayed even just a little bit, it would be seen as a failure. High school, then university, which would lead to a 9-to-5 where I would spend my days repeating over and over, day in and day out. I guess I was just waiting for a way to break away from the mold, swim against the current, if you will. One day I got a call from a friend who was living here in China. He was telling me about how much fun he was having in this crazy faraway land, and that was pretty much all I needed. I was like, fuck it, and I packed up my shit and I bought the first ticket out of there. When I got here, I was working as a rapper at some of the bigger nightclubs in the city. Basically, we were shit, but after getting paid to practice for a couple of years, I can definitely say I am one now. I went to the fabric market so I can make clothes. The resources I have here in China is mind-boggling. We can really get some shit done here. It's 4 years later now, and I can't believe one phone call shaped the rest of my life as I know it.
I'd heard about people moving out to Asia for teaching jobs at $30 an hour and China's economy on the news. I quickly realized that China was so much more than I ever expected. Through learning the culture and the language, I learned a much bigger lesson about not only respecting, but appreciating other people's way of life. It started as an experience, quickly developed into a new life, in a city where I truly felt like I had an impact. A foreign face still stands out in the crowd. The locals' receptiveness towards foreign culture gives us a sense of responsibility to show these people something inspiring. And when that happens, it's instant gratification.
Yeah, so in terms of changing the city, I don't know if I've changed the city, but I'd say that I've documented it quite a lot, like through photography and videos, and more recently I've had the chance to fly these drones around with cameras on, and that's amazing because you get obviously a whole new perspective from being nearly a kilometre up in the air looking down over this metropolis is I think probably the best way to see Shanghai, and you get all this kind of this epic footage, which is amazing.
アティックは中国人、外国人がここに来て自分たちの文化やアートで交流する場所。長くここに住んで第二の故郷のような感じ。自分にとって必要なものは全部ここにある。この街でさまざまな素材を拾って見つけてきて、それらをインスタレーションや彫刻の素材に使い、もちろん外国語も話しますが、アートは世界共通語、言葉を通さずに直接感覚で使えることができると思う。自分が制作している時の感覚がすごく楽しい。他のことを考えずにただ黙々と作ってる。その瞬間的な感覚を信じてる。
Foreigners are moving in, people all from different worlds. They bring their culture into the city, like music.
Čína je prakticky kulturně jiná planeta a my vlastně jsme přijeli vlastně úplně od někud jinut, že jo? Takže já cítím, že my to měníme a Čína nás rozhodně změnila taky. A teď vlastně je čas na to, že my tady můžeme vytvářet něco nového dohromady.
我叫吕青，5年前来到这里，和这个城市一起成长。 这里的节奏很快，只有不断的学习才可以更好的融入进去。我的外国哥们儿叫我学习英文，我很感谢他们给我这把钥匙，所以我才可以在外4这样国际化的公司做喜欢的事情。我希望越来越多的人来关注这里，某度上海。
你能不能放那个什么那个歌？那OK， 好嘞。
When you step into the mansion, you feel like you leave Shanghai and go to another world altogether. You truly feel and experience something real, something you can't get anywhere else in Shanghai. I had a lot of house parties growing up, and this was basically my dream party. The mansion is equipped with a studio, hostel, rooftop, chill areas, and a club in the basement. All around me, I have seen amazing improvements. I'm happy to be a part of something growing every single day. To see my fellow music enthusiasts putting in the sweat and long nights and make more than a significant change in the way we spend our late night lifestyles.
Après Léon, voilà, il a un papa français et une maman chinoise. Et pour l'instant, il grandit en Chine. Et on va clairement continuer de voyager. Ce qui veut dire que Léon, qui a déjà 2 cultures, va en avoir une 3e a priori. Parce qu'il va grandir encore dans un autre pays, dans une autre culture. Donc Léon, il va être quoi? Il va être un peu de tout ça. Ça va être un enfant qui va être rempli de culture. Ça va être un enfant qui aura dans son ADN culture française, mais ce qui est déjà une culture d'une génération de gens qui voyagent, qui bougent, qui vivent dans des pays qui ne sont pas les leurs et qui se promènent. Et Léon, ça va être encore une nouvelle génération de gens comme ça. Donc son ADN et sa culture, elle est multiple, elle est mondiale, elle est universelle.